at that moment, I have some feeling that I should show my respect to the mountain. It's just like that. And then I packed everything and keep going, and to the there's a temple. I don't know how to say in English, but in Chinese we call that temple 止热寺. And just 5 km before we arrived the temple, there's a supply point, a supply station, and I stay there and have some Tibetan tea, and very delicious. Yes, after a long time walking and have a rest, it's very relaxed. And I even think about to just sleep at that supply station that night. But yes, I still stand up and go outside and keep going. And after 5 km, finally I arrived at the 止热 temple, and the Tibetan guide already arranged the room there for me. Actually, if the normal people there, local people there, they just have one bed for rest. The bed is very, it's just for one bed is just for one person, and all the bed is very close. They put it together, and you just need to sleep with a stranger. But actually, I'm fortunate that the Tibetan guide have a good relationship with the owner of that hotel, guest house, and so I pay for more, and they give me a room for myself. Actually, there's a 3 bed in one room, and I take that room, and then from the window I can see the north face of the mountain Kailash. It's also very touching. And when I passed by the different side of the mountain, I have different feeling. This time I'm not go close to the south face of the mountain, and every time we need to pass very close to the west face of the mountain. But every time, because for me it's 2 times. Every time when I saw the north face of the mountain, the tears comes out. It's very strange. I'm at that time I'm not feel any emotion, very emotional, no, but the tears just come out. It's true that different face of the mountain brings a different feeling. And at the north face, oh, my dog also have feeling now. Just they all have feeling. Just beside the north face of the mountain, there always tears come out. It's very strange, but it's just like that. And at that evening, when the sun set, I take some very beautiful picture of the mountain. That when the sunset shining on the mountain, it's turned gold, it's turned pink, it's very beautiful. And I even think about it, if I can take some picture of the moon over the mountain. So at that night, I wake up about 3 o'clock and look outside of the window, and yes, it's true, I take the picture of the moon shining above the mountain. It's dark, but it's very beautiful. But the pictures cannot bring out all the feeling. But I like to share with you that you can see it, and maybe you also will have some feeling, because that moon is very beautiful, but just for few minutes. I think it's kind of like the mountain and the sky give me a treatment, give me a few minutes to see, then it's covered by the cloud. And that's the second day. And the day after, I will go close to the mountain to see the north face, to close to the north face.
Looking more closely at the dynamics within a seed, you will notice two distinct parts: the lower section within the triangle and the upper section within the circle. Within the triangle are the expressed values. These are the values which are seen in creation. The upper sphere is the domain of the realm Lord, and this value is unexpressed. It is of a more subtle nature, and therefore this layer is unseen. During the sacred ceremony around Kailash, it appeared that even the weather participated. The faces relating to the lower spin key values featured absolutely clear skies. You could see the face of the mountain very easily. The weather at the south face, which relates to the blue value, was completely clear. The weather at the west face, which represents the rose color, was likewise absolutely clear. As Lao Du made his way to the north face, upon his arrival, the weather remained very clear. However, his instructions were to approach the north face of the mountain on the following day. He should spend time gaining familiarity with this face of the mountain, with this value. As Lao Du nears the transition between the lower values and the higher values, the weather shifts. The fog and clouds arrive, obscuring the mountain face. The subtle layers of existence are not found on the outer material layers.